Hey, how you doing? Jason Stocks here, the Sunnyvale Reject, back with another video. Today we are going to take a look at my 2024 reading lists. I want to read all kinds of stuff, poetry, literary fiction, YA, middle grade. I want to read it all. So I just grabbed a bunch of books that have been sitting on my shelf, and some I've heard about, some I haven't, some I've read portions of, some are completely brand new to me. And primarily this time it is maybe YA, but I want to read everything from mythology to Faulkner to James Dickey's poetry to R.L. Stein, and I want to have fun and learn and traverse the galaxy through books. And I hope you'll come along with me on that journey. You already know what kind of day it's been because I got a mug full of beer here. And the overweight chihuahua's over there coughing. So we're just going to start. I don't know if it's 24 books. That's kind of cliche, but I see some people doing that. I just put this list together very recently, and we're going to see how many books it is together. We're going to start with Buck Dancer's Choice by James Dickey, National Book Award winner here, a book of poetry. And if I had to say that my work was like any other poets, and I know that writers hate that kind of comparison, but I would say that, well, let's just say that James Dickey influenced me the most with control of the reader's eye, the use of white space and capitalization, punctuation, those kind of things. I have James Dickey to thank for educating me in that realm, and I'm eternally grateful. So there's Buck Dancer's Choice by James Dickey. Tennessee Williams, a Mississippi boy, Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. I like plays. That's Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. There's a tragic and terrible story that goes along with this book. But this is about the Simmons murders in Dover, Arkansas. This guy killed 16 people, and they were family members, and his house was a rock's throw from my Uncle Rocky's front porch. Tragic story. Sick and twisted. But it has intrigued me for many decades now, and I've started it, but it's a tough book to get through because of the pain and anguish of the victims. But I'd like to finish it and see how it resolved itself. Okay, y'all ready for this? I know y'all ready for this. This is what you're watching for. Let's get into this. This is the YA books I want to read. We're going to start here with Fear Street. This is that super thriller. Party games. And don't stay up late. Nice chunky book. Yeah. I saw the cover. I flipped through the pages a little bit and I was like, you know what, this looks like a lot of fun, but just haven't dug into it yet, but I'm gonna. Here we go. Christopher Pike, Whisper of Death. I've heard so many good things about this. Shout out to my man over at Shadyside Library. He said this book rocks. Also took his advice on this. April Fools. Okay, this is your favorite point horror book. I'm going to give it a shot. Can't wait. And I love the cover. Final Exam by A. Bates. If you fail, you'll just die. Nothing to it. Happens every day. That's Final Exam. A. Bates. Point horror. Goosebumps. That's right, I said it. Goosebumps. This is my son's Goosebumps book, and he loves them. I'm going to read more. This is Say Cheese and Die. Do you know anything about it? Tell me in the comments. The Visitor by Christopher Pike. Come on, why not give it a shot? The Visitor by Christopher Pike. I've heard so many good things about him. Somewhere in Time, Richard Matheson. I've seen the movie, and I loved it. Oh, remember when he found that penny in his pocket and he was taken back to his own time? He lost everything. The pain and anguish in that moment. Somewhere in Time. Another Goosebumps book. The Curse of Camp Cold Lake. That is scary as hell. And I've heard people say that this is the scariest of the Goosebumps books. We'll see. Yes. Another Goosebumps. The Cuckoo Clock of Doom. The Cuckoo Clock of Doom. Maybe a time travel tale. succinct, concise, trippy. Clown in a Cornfield. Clown in a Cornfield by Adam Cesar. Am I saying that right? I've heard good things about this. You tell me. I'm going to give it a shot. Some people say that book 2 ruined all the good things about book 1 and just kind of droned on and on. I hope that's not true. Is it? Disney Hyperion, Frenzy. Frenzy. Robert Litterick. Frenzy. I've started this a couple of times but never finished it, and I don't know why. But it's brutal from the jump. Frenzy. Then we got Cursed by R.L. Stine. A Fear Street saga. There's 3 books in here. We got A New Fear, House of Whispers and Forbidden Secrets. I need to get book 4. The Prom Queen. Oh yeah. I heard it said that the new Fear Street movie is based on this. Is it true? Well, I sure hope so. The Prom Queen. Haunted. He's a sneaky fella. Gotta watch him. He can walk through doors and walls. So open windows that's nothing for him. Do I really have to say anything? This is Bad Moonlight. They're not the only ones who sing. Big dogs sing in this book too. It's Bad Moonlight. The Thrill Club. Am I lying? Or is this book 24? Is this book 24? I think it is. And I've heard it said also that this is one of the books that R.L. Stine did not write. Who did write it? Does it sound like the other Fear Street books? Is it better? Oh boy. Sean Hudson, Erebus. I know nothing about it. Nothing at all. I saw that cover and I said, yes, I have to have it. I have to have it. This was a lucky find. Beautiful first edition, first printing of The Right Hand of Evil by John Saul. I'm really digging Creature right now, and, the dude could write. I said literary fiction earlier, and what the hell was I thinking? I don't know, man. I don't know what people consider literary. I really don't know anymore. But I know it's good, and I like it. The Right Hand of Evil, John Saul. Beautiful copy. Then we got your boy Rick Atala with Shades of Night. Shades of Night. Shades of Night. There's a ghost trying to lead this woman into the cellar. But what for? What is there? A clue? A dead body? What? Well, we'll have to read it and find out. That's Shades of Evil by Rick Atala. Some people say his books are like 300 pages too long, and some are only 500 pages, so... Nightwood, Patricia Windsor. She wrote A Christmas Killer for Point. I cannot wait to dig into this. It's about some folks that skip a trip to D.C. with their friends and go hang out in the cabin because they think they're going to have a cool, awesome time. No, they don't. It's Nightwood, Patricia Windsor. And this is it. This is the last book. And it's a beautiful copy of Spook. Spook by Steve Vance. Look at that. What a beautiful copy. Beautiful. That skull has a nice set of teeth. But there's Spook by Steve Vance, and that completes my 2024 reading wish list. And as you all know, things change, so I might swap books in and out. But that's that for now. That's my 2024 reading list. I hope you enjoyed it. Tell me what you're reading in the comments. I'd love to know. Keep reading and stay cool.